In other news, online fashion rental platform Style Theory announced its sudden closure, leaving subscribers and consignors with no refunds and no way to get their items back. The firm cited rising costs and the withdrawal of key investors among reasons for its decision to shut down. Meantime, the labour movement says it's prepared to support members or workers who have been affected. Alexandra Anand reports.
Undelivered parcels and not a worker in sight. CNA understands this warehouse is being operated by Style Theory, an online clothing rental platform that has since announced it will be closing for good. Longtime customers CNA spoke to say while they were blindsided by the news, the writing had already been on the wall. For one subscriber, her most recent order had missing items. Her account was also later terminated 3 days before the company officially announced its closure.
The first red flag was when they didn't answer the problem at hand. Instead, they only told me, oh, we are having a warehouse situation, so we're sorry that we cannot do any exchanges at this point in time. But if you're shipping warehouses, there is no need to pause the subscription without saying anything.
Besides membership plans that allowed subscribers to rent a fixed number of pieces per month, the platform also offered luxury bag rental services. Several consignors of these bags say they too have been hit hard by irregular payouts and poor handling.
Although they told me that they have been placing it on their shelf for sales, it did not happen. And I told them, okay, that's it. Return me back my bag. When I got back my bag, to my dismay, there were moles on the bag, the leather was ruined, the chain were all moldy.
Another consignor who did not want to be named says she did not receive any payout for 9 months. She's now planning to file a complaint at the Consumers Association of Singapore.
As a consignor, I don't know what to do. Should I just wait for their updates, or should I do anything? Should I go there to find where is my bag, because it's a luxury bag, it's cost a lot, and they still owe me the payout.
In a statement on its website, Style Theory says it will not be able to issue payouts directly. Those who are owed amounts may choose to file a claim with the liquidation team. The firm has not responded to CNA for comment.
If a company offering subscription services shuts down, what can you actually get back? Well, the short answer is not much. Here's why. For a company going through liquidation, it's a 12-month-long process after the commencement of winding up. The court or the company will appoint a liquidator to review the company's debts and assets. Now, consumers may file a document called a proof of debt that will detail how much the company owes you. The liquidator will then see how much of this debt is valid. Lawyers CNA spoke to say that consumers may only recover a minimal sum, like 1 cent or 2 cents to the dollar if lucky.
The consumer would have to wait until all of the debts are paid. And that includes outstanding salaries for employees, any secured creditors like banks, any preferential creditors. For example, the landlord might be a preferential creditor. All of these creditors need to be paid off first. Only at the point if there is an amount that remains and a liquidated amount that remains for distribution will the consumer then be paid out.
Now, you could file a civil claim, but you'll have to prove that the firm made false promises or were in multi-level marketing. Plus, once liquidation begins, all such lawsuits are put on hold unless the court allows it. Now, another option is the Small Claims Tribunal. These disputes involve goods, services, or residential tenancy agreements not exceeding 2 years, with a claim limit of up to $30,000. But that isn't guaranteed.
If the company is hopelessly insolvent, you may be looking at a situation where you spend that money to go to the Small Claims Tribunal, and even then, even if you get a judgment, either a judgment in default or a judgment because the magistrate agrees with you, it may still be a situation where, unfortunately, what you get, you just have to wait for the whole liquidation process to finish, and then you're still looking at maybe a very small sum, even of your judgment debt.
So, what advice do lawyers have for consumers like you and me? Well, first is to only buy products within your financial means. Second, use a credit card. This way, you can dispute the transaction if the item isn't delivered. Also, consider installment plans. With payments spread out each month, they reduce your risk should the company wind down.